Talking with Nodaway Valley coach Jeremy Blake, and you guys led early but weren't able to hold it. What do you take away from this performance?
I'm a big firm believer on you practice how you play, and that's how we practiced yesterday, and that's being 1,000% honest with anybody that's going to listen to this. We weren't focused in practice. I think they thought, oh, it's Bedford. Last year they killed Bedford, and I'm like, you know what? Bedford isn't the same Bedford, and we just saw that here. They brought everybody back. I know they play hard. Their coach has them play hard all the time. So I knew that was going to come in. Coming in, that was going to be what was going to happen there. So credit to them. They disrupted us on offense. They made some tough shots on offense for them and on our defense, where that kind of carried over for especially young kids. When the shot isn't falling on the offensive side for us, it makes it tougher on the defensive side of things. So it's trying to find other ways that we can influence the game there. And again, credit to them. Execution for us was not very good. A lot of stuff that we run all the time, didn't execute it. I don't know if we executed it once, and I'll see the film tonight to figure that out. And we'll get back to work because we got Martinsdale on Thursday. So
that's what I was going to ask you about next. I mean, it doesn't get much easier with Martinsdale St. Mary's trip to their place on Thursday.
Nope, it doesn't. And they get the big thing with them is people think, because they lost all those guys from last year and their state tournament team. But they got a couple of guys that are good. The Franny kid can shoot the ball from the volleyball line. We joke that sometimes when you get off the bus, you got to start guarding those guys. Well, he's one of those that you got to guard as soon as he comes off the bus. They got a kid that didn't play a ton last year, the Strock kid, and he's lighting it up all over the place for them. They get those guys in a ton of pick and roll action and be able to let those guys just go to work and create for themselves and their teammates and everything there. So we'll have to make sure tomorrow we're hammering that on the defensive side of the floor, making sure that we are hedging on those ball screens, we're talking, we're communicating, making sure our what we call our goalie or our help side is there to help take away any of that stuff that they're doing there.
I know as far as tonight, you're probably looking to put up more points, obviously, but your scoring was pretty balanced, especially early. Was that a good sign that you were getting a lot of people involved?
Yeah, it was. And it's just, people are going to start thinking, and we talked about this yesterday, running against some junk defense, because I feel like that could be coming with how well Avery and Boston have been playing. But the other guys have got to understand that they're just as important, and we got to trust them too. So I think sometimes those guys want to force stuff that's not there. But sometimes they also understand that and kind of let the game kind of come to them. I thought Matt Weber did a great job on that, kind of letting the game come to him, didn't force a ton of stuff, which helps out a ton. Adam was much better tonight at finishing around the rim. Just got to build his confidence up and everything on that side. Same with Blake Lund off the bench and those guys there. So now it's just getting the other guys, getting Boston, getting Avery, getting Nate more comfortable and understanding of how we're trying to run stuff. Especially offensively, because we'll see man-to-man most likely on Thursday, so we have to make sure we're ready to execute.
Normally I wouldn't ask a coach about more than one game ahead down the line, but you've got Atlantic coming to your place on Saturday, so that'll be a pretty cool experience with you and Coach Hall getting back together.
Yeah, it will, and like you said, I'm not right now. My focus is on Martinsdale. I'll worry about Atlantic probably Thursday night, Friday morning when we're practicing, and we'll focus on that game there.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Yep.